Donnie's house.
Wondering, daydreaming, turn to a nightmare instead, baby.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Donnie B, man. We at Donnie's house, man, and I got the one and only, the infamous Sallice.
Hey y'all, it's Sallice Music. How y'all doing?
Sallice, what it do, dog?
What's good?
Man, I'm happy to have you on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
You know, it's so much, man. You got so much going on, man. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm just gonna dive into it. First and foremost, you just dropped a new song.
I sure did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was
I dropped 2 new songs.
You dropped 2 new songs.
2.
The latest one was
Both
what?
of 'em.
What was the latest one?
The latest one is On and On. So I actually dropped Strawberry Wine. I dropped it on 1/11.
Yeah.
January 11th. At 11 p.m. It went lit. It's more of a calm, cool, collective vibe. But then I also I got the go from one of my producers, big producer actually. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
I got the go from him to drop On and On, and bam.
Yeah, you dropped that one too?
Yeah.
You dropped that one after the
They don't know yet.
You dropped it?
I
Or
ain't
you
start.
didn't drop it?
You know, I ain't start.
I ain't see
Turn
that
it
one.
up
I would have downloaded that one. Did it drop?
Yes, it did.
You ain't promoted yet?
No, not yet.
But it's out though.
Yeah.
On all platforms?
On all platforms. Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, iHeartRadio.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Yeah.
Oh, you moving different. You doing silent drops?
Just silent for right now. But
okay.
you know, I want to turn it up. I want to be able to have my platform to turn it up the way I want to.
Yeah.
My birthday's next month, so
okay.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
It's
your birthday
just,
on Valentine's Day?
No, it's not.
When's your birthday?
It's February 25th. Big Pisces.
Okay, Pisces.
Relax
big
on me, don't
Pisces
take me
gang. I like Pisces, man. Pisces is cool, man.
Yeah.
Man, so listen, you from the A, man. Like
For
you
sure.
really born and raised in the A
three.
town.
You know
what I'm saying? This is like one of the Atlanta is like one of the best cities for me. I'm from Detroit.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? But I moved to Atlanta, man, and I was wow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm amazed by the city, just by the culture, by you know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on. It just seemed like a place where like you could really come and thrive. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for allowing us to embrace y'all.
No, for sure, man. So tell me about your Atlanta experience, man. Like, what's Atlanta's home for you? How you feel about your city?
It's different. I say a lot of times, you know, people just have their culture in their city, but I feel like people came to the city and really involve themselves, and so when they involve themselves, you just see so much else. It's different now.
So you feel like
it's
in New Atlanta?
This is New Atlanta, definitely.
How do you like? Sure. All right, I'm happy that you're from the A because I've been meaning to ask this question. You know, I know it's like the New Atlanta, old Atlanta thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about the New Atlanta? How do you feel about like different people from all these different places and backgrounds coming to your city? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Southern hospitality, so it's welcome. Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
But y'all need to put some respect on my city. That's all I'm gonna say. Put some respect on my city.
You don't think people respect them?
They be here fucking it up, man. Relax a little bit. Just enjoy the vibes and enjoy what really all us black people coming together. Enjoy what we can really create and what we can make out of it. Yeah. That's the biggest part. You got to look at the bigger picture, not just I want to have fun, have a blast, show my ass. You got to let's have class. You feel me?
So when you say you feel like what you mean when you say messing it up? Like how you feel like people messing up the city?
Oh man, car break-ins and I won't live in the city no more. I ain't doing it. It's just different things like that.
It is a lot of stuff going on. One thing about Atlanta, man, I've been out here for 16 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. Atlanta ain't no sweet place. This ain't no. It's
not anymore.
It's a real. No, I don't think it's ever been the place to play with. It's been always the thing I love about Atlanta, man, is I love the Southern hospitality.
Facts.
I love the fact that y'all really embrace people. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Atlanta, but Atlanta ain't a place where you just finna come and think it's peaches and cream. It ain't never been.
That's nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm
nowhere.
just to clarify, Atlanta is one of those places where you know what I'm saying? You gotta still be on point out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I admire, but I respect it. Anywhere you go, I feel like that's just, you're going to always have that. You get what I'm saying? But so tell me about what you think about do you feel like there's any positivity being brought to the city from?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I feel like it's like I said, it's a lot of influence, not just negatively, but to touch on a more positive, music influence. I mean, swag, just lingo.
Yeah, for sure.
Type shit. So I really respect it.
Atlanta is like Wakanda.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a melting pot. It's like
not even just black, but everybody.
Not even black. It's everybody. But it's it's just you come here and the Southern hospitality mixed with the colleges, mixed
it
with
makes everybody
the
feel
women,
welcome.
mixed with the rich history.
Facts.
Atlanta got rich history. You
Facts.
feel what I'm saying? So I love all that. You know what I'm saying about the A, man. And I'm just happy when I meet somebody that's really born and raised from Atlanta.
Yeah.
I embrace you because I feel like I'm in your city. You know what I'm saying? So I try to show love to the people that was here before I got here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I appreciate that.
It's better than niggas talking shit about my city because
Yeah,
watch
man,
out.
it's like, bro, listen, if I don't got nothing to talk bad about it because that's why I live here. You know what I'm saying? I came here, I'm like, I ain't.
And you know what? That's the first thing I say.
Yeah.
Like, they be like, this your city. It's da-da-da-da. Got some negative stuff to say. And I'm like, man, you still here, right?
You know what I really love about y'all city? Y'all bipolar weather.
Yeah.
This weather's so bipolar.
Goodness.
Listen, I'm from Detroit, so we get like, I grew up in like below 0 degree weather. Like blizzards, like really snow up to here, and we still gotta go to school and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So what I love about Atlanta is the weather, the climate, you know what I'm saying? Like you might, out of a whole year, out of a whole 12 months, you might have one month, and it's not gonna be consistent month. It's gonna be like all together total, 1 month of cold days. You might get a snow for 2 days, and then it get back hot, and then 2 days it might be a snow. And then it might be a snowstorm, but it might not be a snowstorm. They might say it's a snowstorm, and it might not even snow.
Man, Apple weather don't even be right.
Man, so I really, Apple weather is crazy. That's what I like the most because it's like, it might be raining. It's like the most inconsistent weather I've ever seen in my life. Like,
but you get all 4 seasons.
You get all 4 seasons. You do get all 4 seasons, but barely winter.
Yeah.
Barely. You get a month of winter.
Yeah.
A full month of winter. It's not even a whole month straight. It's like you get a week here, 2 days here, 2 days there.
Our winter comes like, I feel like our strongest winter comes in like February, to be quite honest.
So you think it's gonna snow again? It's February? They said it's gonna snow.
Yeah, okay, it ices over. So I remember my 18th birthday, it iced over on my 18th birthday. My sister was supposed to take me to the club. First time going to the club, first time trying to be out. It iced over and I was like, oh man.
Boy,
like,
Atlanta, a little ice and a little snow, this city's shutting down.
Man.
Everything.
I think we're more prepared now because you know what?
I heard they have snow plows, like snow trucks out here this time.
Yeah, because we're prepared for global warming. Like with global warming, we don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to be ahead of it. And I think we're getting better at that because I remember times it snowed when I was younger and like this shit shut down. We couldn't go nowhere. Like everybody was like, oh, school's closed. Everything's closed. Stores is closed. Ain't nothing open, not even the gas station.
That's how it just was.
The gas stations were open.
The gas station and the liquor store was open.
Them niggas held it down. Shout out to them.
They was closing the gas station down too?
They was closing gas. You could not go nowhere.
Not even liquor store? Okay, they doing good. They elevating the liquor store and the gas station.
If the liquor stores stay open, that's crazy.
They closed the liquor store. They used to close the liquor store.
Y'all gotta get right.
The liquor stores and the gas stations was open. Trust me, I was here with no groceries.
The liquor store open. Ain't nothing
only
open
thing
but the
was there
liquor
was
store.
the liquor store and the gas. They was both
Damn,
open.
Atlanta.
No grocery store. No strip club. Nothing was open. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, man. I like you that you not just one. We have an artist relationship. You just dropped your music. We talked about that, but you do more than that. You're a real entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's so dope. One, that you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like having a beautiful woman that really like is about her business. It's like I think that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me more about other things that you got going on outside of the music.
Okay, so right now I'm starting. Since people like to call me Sallice, it's Sallice, it's Sydney Elise.
Okay.
But people like to call me Sallice. I did Sallice in Wonderland, and that's where I do like creative designs as far as like cloud walls for studios, nail salons, anything that you ask. I just did a rave maybe like 2 weeks ago.
A rave? Like a rave party?
Yeah, so I do the creative interior design for the rave. And I work with mostly like LED lights, crazy stuff like that. I do grass walls. I can paint your walls, all kind of crazy stuff. But clouds are like my specialty. That's like my...
So if I wanted to like get some clouds in the studio, like you can come and turn my like crib.
Man, what?
Like when you think I'm doing my podcast, we on Donnie's house. If I had clouds in it, you think it'd add to the aesthetic?
Man, what? Are you kidding? And then you can control them from your phone. Like,
and you can change the light, you can change the colors?
Yeah, and it automatically. You can do it automatically from your phone. 1,000 million different settings.
So is that an active business? Like that's something that you're actually doing?
That's something right now I've just started, to be quite honest. I've worked with a couple clients, but I'm trying to make it bigger. I just wanted to, expand.
Is it a name for it yet? Like
Sallice in Wonderland.
Sallice in Wonderland. Do you have an Instagram for that?
I do. Follow me. It's Sallice in Wonderland. SALLICE.
Hey, listen, man. I've seen some of her work. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some of it and it's intriguing, so I'm happy we're able to talk about it right now. But follow her Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Because she is definitely doing some big things and to turn your spot all the way up.
And it doesn't just stop at clouds. I do grass walls and stuff. And my bigger plans for this is we'll talk about that later.
I think that's dope. So what else you got going
on? Just
you look like you made for the camera though. You're a natural for the camera.
Appreciate it.
You into like any reality TV shows or anything like that?
Oh no. I don't know. I just am comfortable with talking to people.
For sure.
I danced for 8.5 years.
Got you.
So it's not anything for me to, approach anybody or talk to somebody, especially,
So let me ask you a couple questions. I know you say you dance and stuff like that.
Facts.
Where you danced at? You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
In the A. You know what I mean?
I started at Wax. Oh,
okay, that's crazy. My boy just said that's his favorite club.
That's where everybody starts at. Yeah. So I started at Wax
like
8 years ago, maybe more than 8 now, because I stopped dancing 2 years ago. That's probably like 10 years now. Started at Wax, and when I found out what the fuck was going on, I had to move on.
Okay.
And so when I moved on, I went to Diamonds Club, but back then it was called Dreams.
Diamonds Club on Northside?
On Northside Drive. It was called Dreams back then. So I worked at Dreams, and it turned to Scores, and then it turned to Diamonds Club.
That was Scores? Diamond Club Scores?
Yes.
That's crazy. I ain't never been out.
And then I did Allure. Before Allure, it was Tease. I did Tease.
Okay, got you.
I did Platinum 21, Blue Flame, Strokers, and then Allure.
So you a legend, for real. So let me ask you. No, I mean, I'm saying like.
I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran in the game.
The strip club. I know strip club culture in Atlanta is like, that's like the culture in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's where all the who's is gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you, like, so from you having this experience, like, would you feel like that helped you with your network and like, you know what I'm saying? Just, do you feel like it gave you an advantage in your career and what you're doing with music and being an entrepreneur and stuff like that?
I think it put me in perspective of like being in front of people and actually like talking to people and like, because I used to be really shy. I used to be really shy and like have social anxiety, but I learned how to like, get through the loops as far as like communicating with people. Yeah. So I can communicate with anybody. If I can communicate naked, and a producer that I met years back came to the club, said, "You can't sing in the studio, I'm gonna come see you at the club." Yeah. Came in, saw me at the club, and was like, "How can you dance with me naked and be totally comfortable, but you can't go in the studio and be..."
That's crazy.
Legit. I'm like,
what you mean legit? Like you be getting nervous in the studio? You used to get nervous in the studio?
I used to get nervous. I used to get real bad stage fright. Yes, like with people around, I couldn't have people in my sessions.
For real?
I couldn't. Yeah.
Do you like to perform? You perform like on
now music? I'm cool. Now it's whatever.
That's interesting.
And that's by God's grace, because like I prayed on that a lot. It was like a fear that I created that I had to like, all right, let me stop.
So let me ask, have you shot any music videos yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
So we got music videos coming, right?
Yeah, we got music videos coming. We got everything coming.
So if you was a dancer, you had that experience, that means that you're so comfortable in your skin.
Facts.
Like you have to be comfortable in your skin to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I think when it's time for you to get in front of that camera for a music video, it's gonna make you more elite. I feel like you're gonna be able to bring so much sex appeal to the industry.
I don't know if I'm gonna inquire that, like include, pardon me, the poll, but I might.
I think you know what I'm saying.
I go crazy.
You could. I think you're gonna be having so much music. That might be in one video or two.
Right,
or three,
one or
four
two.
videos.
I don't want to make it.
But I feel like outside of the poll, like you're gonna be able to bring sexiness, tasteful sexiness to the game because I think you're gonna be more comfortable. Like you know what I'm saying. You got that experience. Like a lot of people are not comfortable with their sexuality or with their. You know what I'm saying? With their bodies and stuff like that. So I think you're gonna be able to bring, like you're gonna look good on the camera, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be able to give people just enough. Like you might give them the side boob. You know how y'all be getting a little bottom boob. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all that, I feel like all that makes the video, you know what I'm saying? People love like sex and just sexy women in videos. I feel like that's the part of the game. Like sex sells, you know what I mean?
Especially like representing Atlanta, I feel like that's the thing too.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Well, man, you know, like I got some experience in the strip club. You ain't mentioned Onyx, but you know, I do Onyx each and every Friday, man.
I've never worked out.
Money Bag Fridays, that's where I be at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So shout out to all the other strip clubs too. You know what I'm saying? We love all y'all, but each and every Friday we at Onyx. You feel me? But no, you know what I'm saying? You got the toes out, white toes for those. You feel me? Let me let you know when you come at Donnie's house, man, you got to take your shoes off. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to acknowledge her toes because they are pretty. You feel what I'm saying? And they white. You feel? Shout out to my boy Skilla Baby. You know what I'm saying? But acknowledge the toes, and please acknowledge the toes. You know what I mean?
So look, other people buy Frenchies. I buy Frenchies.
Stop playing French tip. You feel me? If you don't know what the Frenchies mean, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to my sisters. They put me down.
I know that's
But man, like, so let me see, like, so what you got in store for 2025? Like, what's like, how you see your year going?
It's not even, I won't say it's just 2025. It's just recently.
Gotcha.
Meaning 2024. Maybe I'll say back since I stopped dancing. Like, I kind of just been in
2024.
I stopped dancing in 2023, actually.
Okay, gotcha.
I think like now I just don't do anything that doesn't agree with my spirit. So it's whatever God has for me. So I can't say what's in store because it's His plan. But I can say what I want.
So I'm so happy that you got to saying that because I gotta ask you about, you know, your relationship with God and like your spirituality because to me, I'm a man of God. I believe God is the key to everything. I believe we're right here right now because of God.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very, like God is like, none of this is possible without God. I pray all the time. I'm big on prayer. So I want to know like, talk to me about spirituality and like your journey through spirituality and, you know, so your experience with spirituality and God.
I'm learning to be patient, be silent. Sometimes you don't have to like speak all the time. Sometimes you feel away, you don't have to speak all the time. And learning to just meet yourself where you and God meets you. Don't meet yourself where anybody else meets you. Meaning if somebody pisses you off, you don't gotta meet them there. Meet them where you and God meet. Hey, it's between me and you, this is what's going on. How do I handle this? Or even if it's just something like in a work you've done that you can reflect on how to handle situations. Like just being more in tune to yourself and understanding that some things just ain't that serious. Just relax. Live your life and enjoy it. And I always say this is like the thing that keeps me waking up, going hard as I do, or just going at all, or even laying in the bed if I want to, that we don't know how many times we get to do this. So what you gonna do? I don't know if I get to do this again. I don't know how many chances I have. I don't know if I wake up tomorrow. So what are you gonna do with what you got right now? How are you going to treat people? These same people are in the same circumstance that you are in, whether they know it or not, that they don't know when they get to do this and how many times they get to do this. What are you going to put into their lives and pour into their lives? What are you going to pour into your own? So I just, you know.
One thing that's promised for everybody in this world is that we're all going to go one day, right? We're all going to, one thing that's guaranteed is we're all going to go one day.
That's real.
You know, so it's like, you don't know when that day gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever know when somebody's gonna pass. You got family members, you got friends that pass, and it's always unexpectedly. Luckily, you might have an older person in your life that lived a long time that you kind of know, like, okay, we know at any time. But the majority of the time that people pass away, that we see people passing away, like we never know is this gonna be their time. So it's like, my mindset is, I know we're gonna pass away one day, for sure, it's gonna happen. We don't know when. I could pass away. People pass away in their sleep. Man. People be fully healthy and pass away. People be at a red light and get smacked in the back and don't know they finna go today. People get up, go to work, kiss their babies, and walk outside and don't know that was their last day.
Exactly.
And nobody knows. You get what I'm saying?
That's why I say, what do you make of it?
So I like what you said when you said, you know, like just take advantage of every day that you wake up because it's truly a blessing. Every day that you get is a blessing and you should live it like that.
Even if you're not productive, it's what you put out there, what you pour into other people. Like people think, oh, I'm not being productive, so I'm not doing anything in my life. Everything becomes like this money hungry thing or this success hungry thing, but it's not that. It's also the things that you do, the work you're still working, whether you're making money or not. You're working with you pour into somebody, how you got off the phone with somebody, how you picked up the phone to call somebody. You're always working as a person, and working. I feel like spiritual value and humanity value is more important than just money. Okay, I went and I got this money, I got this bag, da da da. Good for you. That's the very least, baby. That's survival. Are you kidding? What did you say when you got up this morning? Did you thank God? Did you say hello to your neighbor? If you know your friend was having a bad day, did you call and say, hey, you all right? It's deeper than that. And those are that's money bags that we don't count.
Yep.
Those are really money bags that we do not count. We don't have a bank for that. We got a memory bank for that, but we don't have a bank for that. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. The things that are priceless.
Things that are priceless, man. Waking up is priceless, man. Having a roof over your head is priceless.
Man. Having relationships are priceless.
Having relationships is priceless, you know.
Yes.
Like, you know what's crazy? Like, my mindset is like, I think about death a lot, right? Like, I know that we're going to die one day. Like, I'm aware that everybody has their day. Right. You know, and I know that I've seen so much death in my life, and I've seen so much death from around me, whether it's close to me or whether it's somebody that you know or people that I know. It's just a lot. It's going to happen. So every day I live, it's like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I want people to think about me when I'm dead? Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live my life. And I feel like that's how everybody should live their life. Like, you get out what you put into this world. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know. But, yeah, okay, we're going to get off the spirituality thing. I'm happy that you like God and you all for God.
Love God.
You know what I'm saying? Because God is the one. God is the homie. That's the homie. That's the big God. Build your relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Hop on a prayer call or something. Tap in with us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, man, yeah, like, let me ask you. You married, huh? You got to be married. You better be married. Stop. Man, let me see. Let me make sure I ain't tripping. So hold on. So she ain't got no ring on her finger. So quick question. Let me just break it down. You from the A, Georgia Peach, homegrown, peachy. You fine as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She fine. And listen, it ain't just me. It's obvious. I'm just letting you know she fine in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You an entrepreneur. I mean, you have beauty and brains. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong? What's the problem? Like, what, you can't cook or something? Like, can you cook?
I can cook my ass off.
You can cook? Yeah. Like home, I'm talking about like TV dinner meals?
I have games on Sunday. I cook my games every Sunday for 30, 40 plus people.
Like, every single Sunday.
Like I got an order coming up.
Like, all right.
Like cook.
Cooking. When I say cooking, I ain't talking about like
I do. I do themes. I did an Asian theme. I made my own fried rice, all kind of stuff. Sweet chili.
You gonna make Asian food?
Yes, I can make anything.
You can make Thai food?
I could try.
You ain't never made Thai food?
I ain't never made none.
What's your specialty then?
My specialty?
Mm-hmm. What type of food what culture?
I got to. Okay.
What culture of food do you like to cook?
I don't even know if this is a certain. Well, okay, one is American, so my burgers. But I know that's crazy. But if you eat my patty for my burger, you don't need nothing else. You'd be like, what the fuck is in this? And I got one ingredient in my burger patty.
You make burgers from scratch?
Yeah, I mean, why are you supposed to? Take them out of the freezer.
You might get one of the bubbles. I like the bubbles, like the one.
I like the beef. I like to see the beef. I like to go and purchase the beef and
season it yourself and everything.
It's only one ingredient in my seasoning. I can't get it away. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to my mom.
That? I gotta get one of these burgers.
Man, it's crazy.
You put cheese on it and everything?
I put everything on it. I'm not one of them.
What kind of buns you use for your burger? That's gonna tell me a lot.
Hawaiian rolls. I like the Hawaiian buns.
I like Hawaiian rolls.
I like the sweet buns with the grilled onions.
Yeah.
Bam.
With the grill.
With the chipotle mayonnaise.
With the chipotle, what else? What else you got there?
Nothing.
Okay, all right, we're gonna give them all that. You feel what I'm saying?
But I do that and stuff.
So you can cook too?
Chicken, yeah.
So you smart, you can cook, you beautiful, you Georgia Peach homegrown. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what the fuck is this? All right, do you want to be married or you just want to be single and focus on your career? Like,
I had a point in time. Well, okay, I'll say this. You know, like you have these like purposes in your life or these things that you want to accomplish in your life, and you feel like, okay, if I never did that, I feel like I was less than accomplished. Marriage was on my list. I mean, I won't say was. It still is on my list.
Do you want to be married or you want to be a city girl?
I never was a city girl. I don't think. Well, maybe
Because it's hot girl, you know, it's hot girl season, it's city girl season, it's TGI
I do not
Friday.
Care about no relationships that don't mean nothing.
It's
that don't have no weight.
Pound Town. That's the season that we're in 2025.
And I never listen to none of that.
For real?
No.
So you ain't in that season. You ain't in them seasons. No. So I'm just saying.
But I'll say this, like I feel like it's whatever God has for me. Mm-hmm. But I really want to be married. I want to have children, and I'm preparing myself for that. Like as far as like getting some business about myself, getting more serious in my business and expanding my business. Yeah. Therefore, I'm not just relying on the man, for sure. So I can have that choice of who's really for me.
So you right now, you in the stage right now where you focusing on becoming a better version of yourself.
I want to be a better version of myself.
For sure.
Because I feel like, but I want to have for myself. Only because I feel like if I don't have for myself and I rely on another man or another person, a spouse, to do that, I would compromise myself so often. And I've gotten to this mode where, like I said, I'm not compromising myself anymore. It's whatever God has for me. It's whatever I feel okay with. And the only way I'm going to feel okay is if I have my own. If I have something going on for me.
And I think as a man, right, I think that's dope because I want to date a woman that has her own, like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to have my own. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm not in a relationship right now because it's like I want to get to the point where I got everything. Like I'm happy fully with where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? And then I can share that with. I got that from Will Smith and Jada. He said like, you know what I'm saying? Like happiness, the true real happiness is you have to be happy on your own. You have to have your own happiness. I have to have my own happiness and to be shared happiness. I don't want to meet you at your lowest or when you're trying to get yourself together. And I don't want.
That's big facts.
You know what I mean? I feel like people. If I get to the point where I pour into myself and I make myself happy and I'm proud of what I got going on, and I can share that with somebody, I want to share with somebody that's just as happy and we can share happy. That makes sense to me.
All right, same. I read a book. I read Steve Harvey's thing.
Man.
What is it? Act like a lady, think like a man. And he was saying that they said that men, until men are like super satisfied or satisfied at least the way that they're going in their careers, because y'all are more born providers and born like, you know, your success is relying on the way that you express yourself to other people. So man don't even have time for me if he ain't got,
you know, his ducks in the row.
Yeah, because the only thing he's gonna be thinking about is them ducks.
That's real. Ladies, I hope y'all listening. If y'all haven't read the book, man, shout out to the Houze, man, Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't read the book, I ain't read the book yet, but that's some good information from the book. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of ladies like that book. I know it's a bestseller and all that, but that was some good game though.
It goes to another book, The Alchemist. When you read the end, you go in the end, and Fatima waited on him. Fatima not necessarily not putting her life on hold. She still handled what she needed to handle, and she found her purpose and what she's supposed to do. But he felt like God had something else for him. So, okay, I'll see you again. If I don't see you, I don't see you. But let God be in it.
Correct.
And if I see you, I see you. And if we can make it work, then when we have everything settled in our hearts for what we have to do, and you feel satisfied,
it's gonna just happen. Right. It's gonna naturally happen.
It will.
I feel like that's the key to like real successful relationships. Is like, don't force it. Nothing should feel forced. You know what I'm saying? It should just flow naturally. You gonna know. That's what they want.
It should fit.
The older, you know what I'm saying? Older people, they be like, yo, it's gonna. I used to be mad at like, if you know, you gonna know. You just gonna know. I was like, what you mean? How you just gonna know?
They're gonna
but it's
know.
Like you just gonna be in that space where you happy with yourself and you fulfill your own happiness. And when you gonna know when somebody else match your happiness. You know what I mean?
That's real.
For sure, man. Well, look, Sallice, man, Sydney, Elise. Music. It's like Sydney and Elise. Her first name is Sydney. Her middle name is Elise. So if Sydney and Elise had a baby, it's Sallice. And then Sallice got an LLC and became a business, so it's Sallice Music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Sallice Music, I appreciate you for being on here with me.
Donnie B.
I appreciate you for popping out on Donnie's house. You know what I'm saying? You super dope. You super talented. I'm going to be supporting you with everything that you're doing.
Amen. Likewise.
We're going to collab. We're going to do some music. We're going to network. And we're going to take this thing, you know what I'm saying, to the next level, man.
And congratulations on your new project dropping.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, check that, man. My project is out.
There you go.
Back for Revenge. Donnie B, Back for Revenge on all platforms. I just dropped the first video. The first intro and Fresh Out the Feds is out on YouTube right now. Go check it out, you know what I'm saying? And she just dropped something too, man, so we working.
Let's go. We up. All 2025. For the rest of our lives.
All right, so you into performing? You like to perform?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to a cafe tonight, and we're having a jam
So if I put
session,
together a
so.
concert, right, with I do this big concert called Donnie Being Friends.
Yeah.
Super huge, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody in the city know me for. It's been super. I'm talking about a huge platform.
I've heard of it.
But
I've heard good things.
I'm thinking about doing something different, a little more intimate than what I was doing.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Would you be interested in performing if I put together a show?
Is you my nigga?
I mean, you my dog forever. You feel me? So cool.
Hell yeah.
A show coming soon, man. I'm thinking the end of the month, man. We're gonna put something together. We're gonna have some dope artists, man.
Watch this.
You know what I'm saying? The most talented people gonna be there, and you need to be there.
Say less.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Hostess with the mostest.
Donnie B's house. Donnie's house.
Big old facts. Rare breed.
Rare breed the gang.
Hey, you talking about?
Hey, you talking about? Donnie's house.
Pick me up, hop in that Bentley truck. Boy, what's up? Talking to me like you tough. Cause you be tearing it up, wearing me out, taking me down, flying me out. I can get used to this. Love it when you talk your shit. Your love, that shit lit. Love when we fuck and you talk while you in it. Love that you mind when you're minding your business. Counting, counting, counting them digits. We turning up, we going up. Love when we fuck and you talk while you in it. Love that you mind when you're minding your business. Counting, counting, counting them digits. We turning up, we going up. Cause we go on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on and on. Cause we go on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on. You showing out when you showing up. You show me my way when I'm getting lost. You fuck it up when we in the club. Got people surrounding and watching us. Watching us. Just me and you down. Love when we fuck and you talk while you in it. Love that you mind when you're minding your business. Counting, counting, counting them digits. We turning up, we going up. Love when we fuck and you talk while you in it. Love that you mind when you're minding your business. Counting, counting, counting them digits. We turning up, we going up. Cause we go on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on and on. Cause we go on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. Oh wait. Daddy, baby. Oh, daddy, baby. Oh, daddy. Yes. Yes. I like that. Right there. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Donnie's house.